Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Good running, strong and purposeful. Batistuta. Camavinga. And here's Palmer. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that's nice. And this is Batistuta. That's good play. And he shoots! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Batistuta. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Fenerbahce do have a chance to counter here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot! No mistake! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 18.
Fenerbahce get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Palmer. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's a sharp pass. Palmer! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Rice. Pele. That's really well manoeuvred. Pele quietly revving up. Rudiger. Vardiol. And it's Palmer. Nicely spread. Messi has it out wide and in space. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cristiano
There will be 3
Ronaldo.
minutes
Now
added
it's
time.
Palmer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Needs the return pass. And here's Batistuta. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back. Chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 24, Palmer.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And this is Batistuta. Van Dijk clears it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There's the crossfield ball. Yamal. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, this looks sharp. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's Yilmaz!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Vardiol. And Azar. And it's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good-looking ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
Van Dijk. Irwin. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, super ball! Rudiger is there to clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 13.
We have got
Yamal.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
41, Rice. Coming on the field.
Cleared without hesitation.
Number 24.
And he lines up a cross. And the keeper beats it away.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are looking to go
Added
forward
minutes
now.
has been indicated.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. 4 extra minutes added on. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And that will be it. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has... And a chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Rodri. And it's Arda Güler. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
It's really well cleared. And Messi! Ruben Dias clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And it's been played through. Kutchu, a lot of space ahead of him. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Kutchu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Arda Güler. Dani Olmo, he's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Santos! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Ronaldo. And the counter is on. And the through ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's beaten the last man. He's Dani Olmo! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Azar. Camavinga.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a really well-measured ball. Palmer. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Real chance! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Barcelona, number 13.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Goulet. And that's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Batistuta! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Kukçu gets flagged offside. And it's Palmer. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Goes forward. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Santos. Number 37. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Clipped into space.
Substitution taking place.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mbappe, and the shot! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 78 minutes is number
Santos
9.
take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
And it's been given away. He is through here. Mbappe. It could be in here. Mbappe! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And the finish! And yes, it's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Santos nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nakamura can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. There's no flag. We are into stoppage time. Looking to play him in. He's got away. De Paul. And it's Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The action has already started. Nice interception, well timed. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at the space here. Big chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. And while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's been taken short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. And it's Camavinga. And here's Palmer. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Ronaldo is... Palmer! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Terrific header, has another go! He scores! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! Batistuta at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ronaldo tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Llorente. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Palmer. That's tidy. He has a look out. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vardiol. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Batistuta. Shot shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Van Dijk. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here.
Added time.
Llorente. That's Lee Kang-in. Alexander-Arnold. And we hit half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Palmer. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Courtois. Hazard. Oh, good spread. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? Botman clears it away.
Palmer really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is a great pick out. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 24.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Neymar coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Tomori gets over and intercepts. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Llorente with the cross. And that's been repelled. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And yes, it's him again.
After 77 minutes is
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Coming on the field, number 10, Mbappe. Number 6, Rodrigo de Paul.
Nice looking ball. Arsenal just off target.
Number 7, Messi. Coming on the field is number 5.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Yamal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's gone loose. Batistuta, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Mbappe. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. It's Asa! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Azar. And it's Batistuta. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Okazaki. Palmer was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Pete.
Now it's Palmer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Done delicately. No, he's just misjudged that one. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Palmer. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cristiano Ronaldo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Palmer tries to pass it. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 13.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé. And he's been shifted off it. Batistuta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Okazaki, now it's Pelé. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that has been knocked clear. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Camavinga. For Palmer. That's a good ball out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Can he finish? In he goes again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the counter is on. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Bergkamp. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found a way through. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold, shifted upfield. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Okazaki. Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Batistuta, good driving run. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Hazard. And it's Balde. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foot in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Batistuta. And he lines up a cross. Neymar attempts a clearance. Puyol with the clearance. And that's a... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's a throw. Bebeto was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Batistuta, and this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. Vardiol. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's a sharp... Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 19.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Good ball, good take. Delivered across. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mateo, and one more try! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And Batistuta! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he passes it long. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's very neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Face to face with the keeper. Vardiol. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Camavinga. And it's Batistuta. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Palmer, who's set up one goal so far. Batistuta. And this is Ronaldo. Messi takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe. Messi. Driving forward. He has found the way through. Decent chance! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's quick to get it clear again.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shot could be on. And that has left him in a heap. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And this is Batistuta. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? And Batistuta! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Odegaard to Hazard. Now it's Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Rudiger. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's with the keeper. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found some space. Bebeto! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Raul is onto this. Oh, what has happened here? Takes aim and crosses. Tries to pass it through. Raul!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And this is Hazard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Vardiol. Batistuta. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Great vision.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Hazard. De Paul.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity.
Messi! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is... And the finish! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer
There was
for
no
Barcelona
getting to that, no
after
getting to it at all.
55 minutes
Expertly
is
done.
That's just a
Number
fabulous,
19.
fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily...
Great chance! In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. No, that's been intercepted. Vardiol. He's picked his way through, just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass. And the through ball. Ødegaard. Played out towards the right wing. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
De Paul. And here's Batistuta. Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's a good run down the right. And it's Azar. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for
Barcelona move 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency.
Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7, Goulet. Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold. Stood up well to him there. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold.
5 minutes added time.
Tries a shot! He scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Chance! He has done it! We thought it was over. It's all square terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control.
And that is that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Messi, still goalless, and it's Batistuta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Otto crosses it into the area, and he was alert to it. Messi, and it's Batistuta. Hazard gets into some space. There's a sharp hit of ball here. He can get that clear. Back in once more. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Palmer. Roberto. Szoboszlai stood his ground strongly. Palmer. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he shoots! He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hakimi makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. Look at the chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
20 have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Szoboszlai. Roberto is onto this. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's taking no chances there.
This match was 96,026.
That's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Well, nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. Played out to the right. And it's De Bruyne, looking for a runner. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Palmer. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 11, Neymar.
Barcelona
10,
still have the
Mbappe.
cards to affect this game. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Now it's Szoboszlai. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Batistuta. Roberto. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Messi.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance to
26,
turn to their benches.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 5, Yamal.
Fadio
Number 6, Rodrigo de Paul.
tries to pass it through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Important interception. Foden. That's Roberto. Foden. And it's Hakimi. And that's that. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please take this opportunity to pay a
How do you
visit
look
to
back
our
on the
official
game then,
store
Jim?
where
Barcelona
memorabilia from today's
desperately
match are
failing
now
to
available.
impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's really well manoeuvred. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the versatile Oscar Mingueza is a player that's been catching the eye. Educated in all of the principles of Catalan football since a very young age, and it's no surprise to see his...
Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's hoisted clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. And it's Mingueza. This looks promising. Strokes it back. And he's taking no chances there. And the finish!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vigo are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's cut it out. That's a sharp pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, shooting chance! A skipper's goal!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never be accepted in the world he lives in, and the timing of his goal won't be lost on him. It's crucial.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And it's made its way to him. He's free, he has... Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Plenty to aim at here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Coming on the field,
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Climbs up big! Oh, crossbar! Quality ball. Well, they could break here. Oscar Mingueza. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Camavinga. Oh, this looks sharp. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, such a clever touch. And that is expertly dealt with.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a promising position, and it's played... Terrific header! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to pass it through. That's tidy. Incoming, he rises! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Number 7. Jorge Iglesias. Coming on the field. Number 10. Iago Aspas. Number 30. Substitution in progress.
Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
The goal scorer for
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control. Oscar Mingueza. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The action has already started. And it's Firpo. Passing is crisp and sharp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias.
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Elects to cross. Ronaldo can get it clear. Chance for a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 18 minutes is...
Oh, whose goal is that?
Number
Big
23.
deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a promising position. And he's in on goal. Picked out brilliantly. And he's had a shot. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. To Hazard. Guardiol. Shot could be... Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Junior Firpo. Bartra. Played out to the right. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Sweat chance! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Looking for the run. And the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
Let's keep this up. Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. He's having a go. It's hit the upright. And that has been clubbed away. He's in a great position here. Looking here to chip it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Plays the return pass. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there's a fine ball. Camavinga getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back.
The attendance for this
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind,
98,004.
Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Alvaro Fidalgo. That's good running with the ball, but that has been slung wide. Neymar chasing after it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Anthony plays it short. Here comes the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. He has found a way through. Vardio. And this is Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 10,
Mbappe.
Substitutions taking place.
Ball's out once more. Oh, nice touch. Camavinga crosses it in. That's a sharp pass. Distributed tidily. Now it's Anthony. Tries to play it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's run loose here. Vardiol herring after the ball here. Great vision. Anthony receives it in a wide position.
2 added minutes has been
Gets
indicated.
into some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
So there it is, everyone.
Cristiano
Now big up
Ronaldo
for our
claiming the Man of the
players.
Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger.
And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Danjuma. Gaia. Sadiq. So we're still where we started right now. Vardiol. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Sadiq, played out towards the right wing. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Sadiq. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. Great ball, and he's in here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ramazani. Ramazani. And it's Guido Rodriguez. That's very neat. Ramazani gets into a good position. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ronaldo can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Played into the box, and he shoots! The captain delivers!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
The goal scorer for Barcelona, number
That
13,
was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Deep cross. That has been knocked clear. Rodriguez. Rudiger. Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. Still just a single goal between the sides. Danjuma, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. Played down the flank. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played, plenty of numbers back. Correa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just about up to 75 minutes. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo running with the ball. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, number 6, number 17. Coming on the field, number 19.
Delivery from Mbappe.
Number 9, number
Dimitrievski
16.
claims it.
Substitution.
Safe hands.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Camavinga calmly anticipates.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Palmer.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Won't we?
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have... Hazard! It's run loose, and again! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Buchanan. Pedraza. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been knocked clear.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
It's a mighty effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Buchanan. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold, out to the right. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Played it early. He's got two. He has done it! Again, in a trice. They are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Marin. 30 minutes gone. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Neymar, played out towards the right wing. Chooses to go back. Palmer! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Driving forward. Now it's Pepe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Oh, crossbar! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. And he gets rid in a hurry. So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this match was
Villarreal do have a chance to counter here. Buchanan. Now, can they get him away? And he's certainly onside here. He slings it in. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, sweet feet. Delivered with swing. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedraza. Can he get it through? Rudiger getting this one clear. He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
He's a sharp little ball. Goes for a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So, time for
After
changes
81
on
minutes
both sides, actually.
Number 24.
A case now of complete control. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Buchanan.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8. Hazard.
It's a promising position.
Number 26.
Now the ball. Gerard
Eduardo
Moreno!
Coming on the field.
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Mbappe.
Now it's
Number
Cristiano
6.
Ronaldo.
Rodrigo de Paul.
Now it's Neymar.
Substitution.
Now it's to Paul.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ball swung in. Oh, smashing header! He got the hard part right, but the rest
Substitutions taking
wrong.
place.
And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Palmer claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
And another fantastic
How would you sum up
win
what
for
we've
the boys
witnessed, Jim?
today.
I think we
Thank
just
you
saw a
very
team...
much.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies
Hello,
and quite
everybody,
a
and
contest
welcome to
ahead of
today's
us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Guardiola. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Budimir. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Oh, such a clever Palmer! And the ball's come loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Budimir. And the shot! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Number 10.
Pamplona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Guardiola. Has a look and plays it forward. And Azar. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, smashing header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pamplona have the chance to go the other way. And that's put paid to a promising move.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Palmer. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too... And the wall's done its job. And it's Camavinga. And he won. Neymar! Decent enough try.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's played through for him. That is lovely. Good ball, good take. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's nice. Delivers the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Number 17, Rudimir.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Played out wide. Looking to go deep. Up he goes! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. Oh, this looks sharp. Rudiger with the clearance.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Hazard, this is promising. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played out to the left flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Rosier. Tries to pass it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. Aimed beyond the defence. Now the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Number
Pamplona
21.
are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 23.
Vardiol. Camavinga. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Substitution in progress.
Lovely feet. Shot, and he shoots! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 83 minutes is number 16.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin. He's having a shot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk. Azar. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nicely spread. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Camavinga did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. David Costas. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Takes aim and crosses. Tries to pass it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona. Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. That's tidy. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Camavinga. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Back into the middle. Now this could be a chance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the ball is out of play. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Closing in on goal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
So,
Hazard.
time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides, actually.
is number 10, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Not the most accurate pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the delivery. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 26.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Cleared away. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Lopez. I think we're just about done here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Stood up well to him there.
Added time.
We are into stoppage time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Give our boys a round of applause for a job well
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and
Hello,
quite a
everybody,
contest
and welcome
ahead
to
of us.
today's match.
This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Palmer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alvaro Fidalgo. It's a really well-measured ball. Great ball if he can get there. And he's heaved it away. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And this is Messi, hangs in a cross. Alvaro Fidalgo. Over to the left. Van Dijk. Camavinga. And Vardiol. And it's Azar. Bartra. Played out wide. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Now the cross. Van Dijk clears it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar goes steaming forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting. Palmer! Goal! Barcelona!
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 38 minutes is number 24, Palmer!
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. They've played it short. Alvaro Fidalgo with the cross. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And it's been taken short. And it's fit. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Alvaro Fidalgo, in it comes. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Substitution.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Shifted it to the flank. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, good spread.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And it's Neymar. Junior Firpo. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And it's Palmer. Oh, that's a key interception.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He is through here. And that's played in low. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Aimed beyond the defence. Bartra kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Alvaro Fidalgo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Big chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona could not... And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Palmer claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Palmer! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Climbs up big! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gonge.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Dieter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of...
And a shot! That's a decent clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Showing good feet. Crossed in once more. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Out to the left it goes. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's dribbled past his man here. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? And he gets rid in a hurry. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Ngonge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gonzalez. Well seen, saw that coming. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk. Played out towards the right wing. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Cleared without complication. Want to throw in. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Cross into the box, and the keeper beats it away. Messi. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Can he get onto this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That pass has been well intercepted.
The attendance for this match was
looking
98,000
understandably
and
energised after his goal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar is onto... It's Neymar! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Over to the left. Vardio. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Palmer. He has a look up. A lot of space ahead of him. He rises! They've got to be quick to recover this. Played out to the left flank.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, what can they make of this? That's the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Palmer picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.